Hello, everybody. I'm just like, what did I do? Because I know I edited the title, I edited the description. I just never press save. Of course. Go figure. I've been doing like a million things today. I put new winter sheets on the bed. They're nice and fluffy. So, And then I did my makeup for you guys, which thankfully you can't see, but right here, like, I have a bruise from my seizure. I have a little bruise still up here, and yeah, this side I have a bruise right here. So the makeup does wonders. But anyways, I hope everyone is having a good Wednesday. Oh, we have a lot to talk about. Let's see. We got Truffle, we got Thorny, we got Gamer Guy. Hello, hello, hello. I saw Irish Jazz before was in the chat. I'm sorry, babe. I didn't get to put a picture of a hot male species for you, but don't think I didn't find one for you, because I did. So when I see you later, I will have to put him up there for you. So, how is everybody's Wednesday? Well, this is just like a blanket kind of throw over thing. I don't know what the hell this is. It's just comfy. It's becoming to feel like fall a little bit. And I'm not turning on the heat until I have to, because that's just who I am. I mean, we pay the electric. That is one of the things, and everything is electric in this bad boy. So, and this is from my laptop. It's like, what the hell is that from? It's the little sticker thing from my leg. Hello, Lady Abstract Butterflies. What a beautiful name. So, I kind of want to talk a little bit tonight. I'm going to go tripping over the heat. Guys. Oh, no. It's fall. I know it. I don't want it to feel like fall. That's why I have, the kickback and chat still with our little, summery music. I did my beautiful eyeshadow summery and loud and beautiful today. So, oh, it's loud too. I get it. That's why the heater's off. And I was like, oh, let me throw this bad boy on top of me right now so I can turn the heater off. Because you guys don't want to hear that noise. Believe me. I mean, as it is, I have the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills reunion on over there with subtitles, and I had to mute that. So, But that I can't wait to talk about with the commentary zone, Jamal and Debbie, because they will be going over the reunion. It's part 4. We're finally on part 4. Finally. We've waited forever for part 4. And we're going to find out more. Andy, as Andy says, he's going to cook Erica like a skewer and barbecue her. So we're going to hear some important things regarding Erica and everything that's going on with her. So it's also DVRing, so that's why it's muted. I don't care, but I can go like this and like, oh, shit, kind of read real quick. But hello, Christine, as well. So good to see you all. So let's start with my main topic tonight, which is Keemstar. Keemstar is retiring, guys. Should I try out? No. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. I don't think I do too well with Drama Alert. He's just an asshole, and I'm not really an asshole like he is, but you never know. I mean, why not try out? I mean, I have a feeling he's going to pick another male, but I want to watch the 12-minute retirement video really quick. And then we're going to get into the KJ without a crystal ball, Keemstar, back and forth, which I'm just going to say right now, I believe that Keemstar won that one. Yes, thank you, Gamer Guy. I know. I was so excited to see 1.5 like K views on my Project Runway stream. I'm so happy about that. Like, and you will not believe that I got two copyright claims. One for season 1, episode 1. Episode 1, and one for episode 2 from NBC. But guess what? It's fair use. Because I talked the entire time. The first time we didn't have any of the sound. The second time, yes, I played the sound, but I also paused, talked, gave my commentary, and they released the claims. So it's not like my videos are monetized. So they could put like ads on those if they were to win those copyright claims. They're not strikes, they're claims, which they just claim the monetization. But they released them because it was fair use. They could not claim those videos because they were not the whole episode. And I paused. I gave commentary on what I was feeling. And I couldn't believe it. I'm like, you're going to do this to me? I'm like, the highest video right now? Like, that's YouTube for you. And it comes to a good point, too, of like what Keemstar is kind of talking about in his retirement video is that YouTube has really changed. And I just kind of want to watch that with you guys and see what you guys feel. Because I hate to say that Keemstar is kind of right, but Keemstar is kind of right when it comes to cancel culture and people not calling people out because they don't want to get canceled. And we have to watch everything that we say because God forbid we say one little thing wrong, we can get completely canceled off of YouTube. It's true. It's absolutely a true fact. And he's right. He's honestly right. So I'm going to pull that up for you guys really quick. And we're going to watch that together. Because when I saw it, and I'm going to speed it up too. You know what? I don't know if I could speed it up on my download. So I'm just going to pull it up off of his channel. Because I know I could speed it up. I watched it on 1.25 or 1.5 before on his channel, and it was much easier, faster. But he's right. He honestly is right. And then you have, KJ, of course, having to insert herself like always, like nothing to do with her. Here she is inserting herself. Like it never fails. It never fails. So you might hear it in the background for a second. Yep. Turn the sound off really quick. And I was just looking at Jeffree Star, of course, guys, before. That's why I was like a couple minutes late. I was looking at Jeffree Star stuff. So I was watching T-Spill, and she was talking about how Jeffree Star came out with this Halloween collection. And the Halloween collection very much looks like... Hold on 1 second. I'm just going to mute. Sorry. This is my friend. He's like, why isn't your boyfriend answering the phone? I'm like, he's probably sleeping. Which he was. So I woke his butt up. All right. So yeah. So I was looking at Jeffree Star. So he has these Halloween collection weed grinders, okay? They look like back in the 80s, McDonald's had... Now, I know some of you might remember, but McDonald's had like the Halloween buckets, which I still have. So F you, Jeffree Star, because I still have my Halloween bucket from back when I was 2 years old. My mom and dad saved it for me, and then I kept it. And he made grinders that look exactly like the McDonald's buckets, except they don't glow in the dark. I could not believe it. So yeah, I mean, I kind of need a new grinder. Kind of. I mean, my grinder's perfect. It does the trick, and it's a grinder. Now, this is probably the only thing that I could afford off of Jeffree Star's website. Well, no, I mean, and that's the only thing I would buy off Jeffree Star's website, because I'm not paying $50 for a lipstick ever. That's just not who I am. Will I pay $25 to have a ghosty grinder that looks like my McDonald's bucket? Yeah, I would actually. So that's what I was doing, and I was like, shit, it's 8:30. I gotta get on. So that's why I was a little late, guys. Sorry. Jeffree, he pulled me in. All right, let's get to the Keemstar Biznatch stuff. So let me share my screen. You're going to see behind the scenes kind of action. Actually won't, because I am going to actually just pull up the video. Share audio. There we go. Let me add. Perfect. There you go. There's Mr. Keemstar himself. And let me unmute this. Okay. Let's play it up.
What is up, drama?
All right, let's speed it up first, because we don't want to have to listen to this guy talk forever, because Keemstar is a pain in the ass. Let's just be honest. We'll put him on 1.5. And we'll put the volume up. Here we go, guys.
Nation, I'm your host, Killer Keemstar, and I quit. That's right. Yesterday I announced my retirement. It's been almost 14 years. In January, it'll be 14 years that I have been a YouTuber. I started being a YouTuber at age 27, so had a little bit of a late start. And quite frankly, I'm not having fun anymore. You know, I started off my YouTube career as a gaming troll, making trolling videos all the way back in 2009. A lot of trash talk, a lot of entertainment. And when I moved into doing drama alert, right, you know, it was the same thing. You know, people were talking trash. You know, we're covering the tweets back and forth, and it was fun. A lot of fun drama. But recently, things have changed quite a bit. And it started around the time of the pandemic is when things got pretty bad.
See, you know, this is where I disagree with Keemstar right here, guys. So I don't think that things started getting bad when the pandemic happened. Yes, the pandemic did put a little bit of a damper in everyone's days and stuff. But Killer Keemstar over here, he needs to realize that the Me Too movement has been going around for quite a while. And it's more of the Me Too movement that people are more like wanting this cancel culture kind of vibe. And I agree with him, though. People don't know how to take a freaking diss. Like, when he comes up to the part where he's like, when people used to make diss tracks, it used to be fun. It used to be fun, yes. It used to be a great time. I used to love listening to those diss tracks. I used to love fucking dissing on that person down the road. She would diss at me back. We'd diss each other back. You know, have that AOL, MySpace kind of diss thing going back. It doesn't happen like that anymore. And hello, Crazy House Saloon. Thorny and Crazy House Saloons, both of their channels are in the description below. Check them out if you haven't checked them out. Yeah, $50 for a lipstick is robbery. Exactly why I would never pay it. $25 for a grinder, that's a good price. That's the same price I would pay at the guy down the road or on Amazon. That's why I'll take a ghosty, you know, grinder for $25 from Jeffree Star. But besides the point, I know, off track a little bit.
Came like this overpowering.
Is he in his closet, by the way? Just saying, because like he got like a hoodie hanging up. What is he trying to be, Augie? Hanging out in his closet?
You know, like really trying to just ruin them financially, and that caused everyone to stop speaking their mind, right? That caused everyone to be a walking, talking commercial. All right, you got guys like Bryce Hall, who I guess is edgy. He doesn't really seem that edgy to me.
Bryce Hall.
Noah Beck coming out saying, I don't want to make videos with Bryce Hall because I feel like it might hurt our brand deals. That's what we're dealing with. So who is Noah Beck?
If you're not making a video with somebody because they might hurt your brand deal, then you're not taking a risk. Because if that person is speaking their mind, and you're not taking that risk with somebody that's actually speaking their mind, then that's on you. That just says you can't take that risk, because we need to get back to people being able to say how they feel. That is why I like my channel and you guys, and having this kind of kickback in chat that we can just discuss things like this, because there's a lot of things that people will not say. And I am going to talk about important things here on this channel. Like, for instance, today, what happened with my neighbors next door. I'm going to talk about that with you. It's important. We are also in a DV month of awareness, and it needs to be brought to the attention of what happened. If you hear something, see something, you need to say something. And if you can't talk about it, then that's on you. That's who you are as a person. You're not willing to take that risk. I'm willing to take that risk because I have nothing to lose. I have you guys who I love and adore. Yes, I would be so upset if I lost you guys. But if I lost my channel, I would not be that upset, because knowing that I took a risk on a topic that I knew that I wanted it to talk about would make me proud of myself for doing it. When you're trolling the internet like Keemstar, that's a different kind of thing. And hello, Kirsten. It's all good, Truffle. Don't worry. Saturday, it was a long night. It was a long night. All right.
Well, you don't know. This guy's a robot. What does Noah Beck think about anything? You don't know. Like, the guy's a robot. He's a walking, talking commercial. He's not a real person. He's fake.
I don't know who he is.
Brands.
Don't care.
He's got to protect those brand deals. But this isn't to single out Noah Beck. This is everywhere, right? This is all YouTubers. This is all influencers. Well, most of them.
It is.
So what happens is, when nobody speaks their mind and everyone's a commercial, there's not really that much entertainment, you know?
But you're wrong. People are getting back to the entertainment. There are people getting back to the entertainment. Yes, you still got those people that will not talk their mind, that go with what everybody else is doing and saying. And if this is the topic of the month, everybody's talking about it, you got those people over there that are going to sit there and talk about it. It's going to happen regardless. Is there a lot more of it? Yes. Is it annoying as fuck? Yes.
Entertainment. In entertainment, you need drama. You know, think of the Avengers without drama.
No, you don't, actually.
You need some back and forth. You need some battles. You
don't need drama to have entertainment. You can have entertainment without drama. And that's what people don't understand. Yes, drama sells. If I had drama on this channel, would I get 10,000 views maybe? Probably. Now, am I not getting the views because I have no drama? I don't really care. You know what's good though? And this proves my point, and I thank you for bringing this up. My Project Runway stream, I got 1.5K in a matter of 3 days or 4 days. It's almost going to be a week. Tomorrow's going to be a week that Project Runway aired. So it'll be 6 days tomorrow, 7 on Friday. It'll be a week on Friday that video aired. And I have 1.5. That is good. Just going over a television show. I'm proud of myself because I don't want the unnecessary dramatic bullshit on this channel. And what he doesn't realize is there are a lot of people making up drama for views and clout. And it's freaking annoying. And he himself is one of them. He will do things for the drama, for the views and clicks and clout. I mean, yes, drama sells, but you can have entertainment without drama. People are going to get tired of the drama. And where are they going to come? To places like this, where there is no drama and they can have fun. and relax and enjoy themselves and not have to hear the bullshit that's going on. Just saying, Keemstar. Just saying.
Conflict, right? That's a core part of entertainment. Not all entertainment, but in general, entertainment. And that just doesn't happen anymore with the cancel culture stuff, with the ripping sponsors away and attacking a YouTuber sponsor. It used to be this huge no-no. If you did that, like, you were the one that got canceled. Now it's acceptable. Now it's like normal thing. Like if someone gets in trouble, let's email the sponsor. Like that's a normal thing. I don't know how that happened. I mean, it threatens the entire entertainment, community.
It does. It does. And I get, like, people say, like, hello, Advent. I get people are like, well, the whole purpose of us as subscribers is to let the sponsor know if they are doing something wrong, that they need to know that they're sponsoring this person that is doing this. I get that concept. I do. But on the other side, it's like the sponsor should be watching and seeing for themselves who they are sponsoring. Yes, I have never have I ever called anyone's sponsor, contrary to popular belief. Never have I ever. I got an echo probably from my mic and the video. I'll mute when I play the video. I never called anyone's sponsor on them, nor will I ever. Aw, thank you, gamer guy. One day, it'll happen. It'll happen when it's ready to happen. I like being a smaller channel. I like being able to have just you guys, to be honest. It's nice. But never have I ever called anyone sponsor. That sponsor will be able to tell for themselves. Have I thought about calling someone sponsor? Yeah, why not? Especially the asshole who's going to bring up my essay record. Yeah, I've thought about it, but I haven't. That's the difference. The sponsor should be watching themselves who they are sponsoring. They should be watching to make sure that their ads are going as they want them to go as well. Just saying. But let's continue with Keemstar and his little ramble.
Or whatever that we've built here. And that's another thing. Back in the day, when we talked about the community, it felt like we knew everyone. Like it was an actual community. The community doesn't exist anymore. It's like so big and so spread. I think back of stories. What was the name of those guys? These guys, I'll find it in editing. Remember, they got canceled for something. Everybody talked about it. Everybody. Now a story will happen, and only that group of fans or care about that story. We're not knit together like we used to be. And part of the problem is we don't have a flourishing commentary community, right? We used to have a commentary community where everybody was talking about the same thing, and that commentary community has
the commentary community has depleted a lot. I will say that. And as much as I don't consider myself part of the whole commentary community, I do consider myself to have commentary videos. I give commentary on watching videos like this. I give commentary on television shows that we watch. Then I also do my makeup reviews, and I do my McCart reviews for my nails, which, guys, I'm doing my nails tonight after this video. Just saying. You will have a new video because I have a whole McCart box I need to unbox. I know, boys, you're not interested in that, but it's my side hobby that I like to do is watch the nail videos, so might as well do the nail videos too since I like to watch them. But anyways, we need a bigger commentary community. I think more people need to, if they consider themselves commentary, need to put out more commentary videos. I think we need to get away from these tea channels because there's a lot of tea channels that are giving out wrong information. And he talks about that here.
Disappeared, and they're all making long form like documentaries because the longer videos, the more watch time, the more they'll get promoted in the algorithm and blah, 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 blah. So you're left with the T channels, and the T channels have no credibility, caught lying and bullying and harassing YouTubers nonstop. But there's so many of them that they kind of control the narrative. It's just a mess. It's a giant mess. All right. It's just a giant mess.
I agree, Keemstar. It's a mess. It's a mess. And the T channels, there are some T channels that do have really great credibility, but there are a lot of T channels that don't have great credibility. That's just how it is. And I think that more tea channels need to admit when they are wrong with information, and when they find out the information they put out was wrong, they need to correct themselves. They would be more credible in that sense. Just an opinion.
I think back at the time where there were diss tracks, right? And people were making diss tracks back and forth. That was fun. We don't have that anymore. You know, if I go back and I look at, you know, we have Drama Lord DM where you guys can tip us off on news, and we look through that, and it's like you're trying to Me Too every single YouTuber for something, right? And a lot of them are guilty, need to be called out. Don't get me wrong. But like that's the only thing anyone cares about anymore. It's like there's no, where is the fun? You know, there's not much fun left in the community from the perspective of drama. It's always something to pull on the emotions of the audience, of the viewers.
I agree. I agree. And I did say, I see what you said, Abbott, that because a lot of them stab each other in the back. And that is so true. We have people where 1 minute they're friends, the next minute they're not friends, and who's making up horrendous lies about this person, and then all of these people jumping on the bandwagon to keep that lie going, not even knowing if the lie is true, just because their friends are saying this lie. It's ridiculous. That's what happened with AT2. And I'll talk about it because I know it's a touchy subject, but no one had actual receipts or proof that what they said about AT2 was true. There was none. But because this person said it and you're my friend, I'm going to have your back. And then I'm going to have your back. And then you're going to have my back. And then the next person and the next person. And it's a fucking train reaction. I'm sorry. And my friends know this too. Even if you have something to show me, if it's not solid proof, I'm not going to talk about it. And that's just who I am as a person. If I don't see something with my own eyes and know that something happened, I'm not going to talk about it. There's a lot of sad fishing going on with drama. And there is. There is a lot of that. And then there's a lot of people that sit there and then do things like, for instance, an example that I saw this week was someone sitting there ripping apart somebody for who they are. And then the next minute they're getting threatening voicemails. It's like, well, what did you expect? You sat there and you ripped this person apart. Granted, he's not the nicest guy in the world, but what did you think he was going to do? Do you not watch his videos to know that this is what he does? What did you think was going to happen? He was just going to pat you on the back and say, you did a good job there, girl. No. People need to stop worrying about what everyone else is doing. Start worrying about what they're doing and make better entertainment for everybody. Because I don't watch a lot of people in this little community that supposedly I'm a part of, because majority of their videos are just annoying. It's annoying. Well, he said this and she said this and this person said this and that. I don't care. I don't. That's why I started watching AT2 more, because he would make me laugh. I enjoyed the laugh. I enjoy watching Siwa. Yes, she talks about what's going on, but she doesn't talk about shit that she doesn't know is true. She doesn't talk about shit. She doesn't know that she has to have receipts for it, just like everybody else. That is what I like about her. Even when I went to her and I went to her to tell her, listen, I know what you're going through because I went through it too, but I went there to pretty much watch her videos, and I sat there and I lurked in the bushes for like 2 months. And people were like, oh, well, you were a part of her channel. Just because I didn't say anything in her chat doesn't mean I wasn't a part of her channel. I sat there, I liked every one of her videos, I watched every one of her videos. Just because I didn't participate in a live chat does not mean that I wasn't a subscriber or supporter. Majority of the time she has it on subscriber mode. I wouldn't have been able to talk that first night in the chat if I wasn't a subscriber. Just saying. But I like who she is. She needs to have receipts and proof before she will bring anything to the forefront. And that is what a lot of people don't do. And that's where these drama tea channels need to learn. You could be that first person to have that freaking story out there, sure. But when that story comes, that whole story was false, you also better be that first person to be like, listen, I got it wrong. Because I wanted to be the first person to cover it. Don't fucking lie. That's what I don't like. But anyways, back to Keemstar and his annoying self.
Emotionally angry, so they form a mob and then use them to attack someone. Like, that's what I see these other YouTubers doing nonstop, and it's sad.
Try online work and project calendars. Unlike traditional,
sad, it's pathetic, it's not fun. Another thing, because I've been a YouTuber for such a long time, is, you know, back in the day, all right, I had a fan base that subscribed to my channel, and they would go to their sub box and be like, oh, a drama video, and go watch it, right? But then YouTube changed some things, right? They said, well, you got to turn the bell on, right? You got to turn this notification bell on if you want notifications for that channel. Oh, okay. All right. So we started telling people to turn the notifications on. Then they added another layer. Well, if you want all notifications, you got to select the all button. Okay, YouTube. All right. All right. So that was their third, you know, stage or whatever of trying to separate.
This part I don't quite understand. And bye, Lady Abstract Butterflies. Oh. Thank you, honey. And thank you for coming and being a part of our chat. I mean, I was around when YouTube didn't have the bell and all of that shit. Yes, it's fucking annoying as hell that you have to make sure that you have all notifications on. If not, you don't get notified. And guess what? You don't get notified still, even if you have all notifications on. YouTube just is being YouTube and not doing what they're supposed to do. I don't really understand why he added this part into the video, but that's Keemstar for you.
Separate the creator from their fan base, right? Make the fans go through three. So you got to sub, you got to turn the bell, and you got to select always, right? Then they started pushing recommendeds. All right. Now, when I go to youtube.com, I get recommended videos that I want to actually see. And, you know, I think the recommended thing is awesome.
I hope you feel better,
right?
Mama T. Get some rest,
the problem
love.
Is, all right, the people I sub to, the people that I made a decision, a conscious decision.
I understand, lady.
I watch this person. I don't see their
Abstract,
videos
don't worry.
YouTube is sending
the
me
video will be here for you.
Look at all these thumbnails. Look at all this other stuff that you're interested in, and that causes me to be distracted and click on a video that I wouldn't have normally watched because YouTube is feeding me. So the viewers have lost control on who they watch and who they sub to, and YouTube has full control, you know, of what you viewers are watching. Let me ask you a question: how many times have you guys had to manually go type in Drama Alert to watch a video? You know, I wonder if Keemstar uploaded like Drama Alert. You know, so it's
I did it today.
Right? I don't really my channel.
Because, well, one, I don't watch Drama Alert, but I do it every night for Siwa. I put in Siwa Moon every night to go see if she has a video that she might be doing, or if there's a reminder that I can set, because YouTube does not notify us. And that is the problem with, my subscribers have said to me, they don't get notifications, or they get them like hours into the video or the next day. That is just YouTube for you, unfortunately. I still don't understand what this point is about. He just maybe doesn't like that part of how YouTube is doing things now. So now he's kind of giving up on YouTube in a sense, I think. We'll see.
Doesn't really get thrown in recommended, doesn't get recommended to people. There's a lot, all right, that is on my plate that I'm just battling with. Over the last, I would say 2 years, I've been actively looking for my replacement because I just need to do other things. I got other things going on. You know, I'm involved in the boxing world. I want to get into documentary stuff. I want to leave the house. All right. You know, when you work at Drama Alert, you're kind of stuck here, right? Some crazy thing goes on. I got to make a video, right? I don't get to plan videos. I don't get to schedule stuff. No, I'm on call.
Since when is he in the boxing world? I mean, Can someone please kick his ass? Jake Paul, can you please kick his ass? I would pay to see Jake Paul versus Keemstar. I would pay a pay-per-view fight and then show you all. I mean, exactly. He got his money. That's why he's leaving. Exactly. But he's still going to make money. So he wants to find somebody to replace him that he could pay an hourly wage or a video wage, however he's going to pay that person to have his channel. So it's like, you get to sit in the seat, you get to host the videos, but I make all the money and I'm only going to pay you this much. Maybe they'll work out a thing where percentage wise, if you make this much percentages and views, then we'll give you this much more money kind of thing, commission wise. I'd love to see the behind the scenes details, but he's still going to have drama alert. He's still going to have all these views and subscribers and these memberships and all of that. He's still going to make money. He's just not going to have to do all the work. I mean, it's kind of smart in that sense, but no one is going to be like Keemstar in that sense where they're just an asshole. I mean, you could be an asshole, but no one is like Keemstar when it comes to just being a dickhead. Plain and simple.
24/7. There's no off time. If something goes down, I got to rush here and make a video to let you guys know about it, to keep you in the loop.
That's the job you chose.
After doing this for such a long time, it's like, okay, I want to leave the house. I want to go in.
You have such a more freeing job than most any 9-to-5 person. You can leave the house whenever you want. You can go on vacation whenever you want. You can take a week off if you really wanted to. This job you chose is not that bad. He's making this seem like it's worse than a 9-to-5 job, and honestly, it's not. Like, making a video, you can make a fucking video on an airplane with the drama that comes out and put it out there for everybody. He's ridiculous when it comes to that.
I want to travel. I want
to
spend more time with my family and stuff like that. So it's a lot of different things. Why am I retiring?
Well, you should be spending time with your family.
Now, I'm planning on retiring and leaving for good as the host of Drama Alert on my 40th birthday, March 8th. Okay.
Oh God,
and the reason why I want
deal
to
with you till March
is so I can find my replacement. All right. Someone's got to come up here and keep you in the loop. And it's been really hard looking for that replacement. I haven't found anyone even remotely close. I mean, there's a lot of responsibilities. I mean, you have to double check the news that you're about to talk about. You have to pick the stories. You have to make your video. You have to edit your video.
Double check the news. Double check the news. Scott's second little bitch. Okay, some people can be so whiny. Yeah. Keemstar is one of them. He is a whiny little bitch. But anyways, check the news. Does he really, check? Because he, of all people, is probably one that is just, he's a little better than Katie Joy. He's a little better than some of these other YouTubers that they get, a piece of information and they just throw it out there and see if it sticks to a wall. And if it sticks, then they're good. And if it falls, then they have to, pick it up and then kind of put pieces here and there to make it seem like, well, this is why I covered it kind of thing. But I could play a great heel.
You have to make your thumbnail or whatever, and you have to tag the video. It's a lot of responsibilities for someone to do. And even
it's not that hard.
Well,
One of the things that I love about the New York Bariatric Group, they have everything under one roof.
Who wants to be on call 24/7, right? Now, I know a lot of people say me, but you'll see how challenging this actually is. But more than that, you got to find someone that's entertaining. But also, on top of that, I got to find someone that you guys like, right? The number one comment when, I talk about me retiring or me leaving Drama or no longer hosting Drama, the number one comment is, oh, just like Ray William Johnson. Remember when Ray William Johnson
he did just ditch his 19-year-old girlfriend.
I get it. But we have now until March
He
to
has
find
kids
someone you
that
like.
are
All right. And
closer
I've
in
had people
her
cover for me on
age
drama before
than
that you guys appreciated and you guys liked and you
anything.
guys enjoyed.
I think he's
So
like a
I think it's very
16-year-old
possible
or a
that we,
15-year-old.
you know, find someone that you like. You know, maybe it's multiple people
Like a
hosting.
7-year-old.
I don't know.
I'm not.
But if you are
sure on
interested in
the
hosting
ages, but
on
he has
Drumalert,
kids.
I need you to apply. It's very simple. Make your own Drumalert.
He should
video,
be.
All right. There are assets
Like
in the
KJ.
description that you can use. Like
You
intro,
got to.
whatever.
You don't need to be sitting at your laptop 24/7, 365 for the job that you're doing, covering drama. That's bullshit. I mean, you could sit there on your freaking phone. You can also put your phone down and hang out with your kid. You have a huge mansion. Utilize it and have fun with your family. You have a freaking movie theater. Have movie night every freaking Saturday night with your kids. Do something fun. Like this job, they make it seem worse than a 9-to-5, but it's really not. Like, it's fun doing YouTube. Yes, if you like what you're doing. It's also fun if you make it fun. But if you are sitting there constantly, like KJ does, where she's sitting there lurking through community after community after community to find the next Duggar news story, yeah, it gets a little time consuming. But more than half the time, the shit that she reports is not factual anyways. So to say that you have to sit there and check the facts, you're not doing that. That's bullshit. Anyways.
Make your own Drumalert video. Upload it to YouTube. Put the hashtag Drumalert in the title. This is my application for Drumalert, something like that. We'll see it. We'll come across it. We'll be checking. I have a whole team of people that'll be checking this every day. And we'll look for, you know, people that we feel are entertaining that could really pull this off. By the way, when you're doing your application, you don't need real stories. Just make something up, you know, or use real stories. Do what you want. But obviously, energetic, entertaining. You know, there's a lot. This is not an easy job. We'll pay you well, but it's not an easy job.
He does have a research team, Advent. He does. He has a team that helps him.
We'll read comments and see what you guys think, and you know, hopefully, we'll find a good replacement for me. But I got some other stuff I got to do. I got some other big things that I want to do. And this show that I love so much, I love hosting the show, has become kind of a prison. Everything has a start and everything has an end. And for me, being the daily 24/7 host here on Drumalert, that end has come. I want to thank you guys for sticking with me for all these 14 years in January. 14 years. It's insane. I want to thank
you got the gist, okay? He is retiring March 8th, his birthday, his 40th birthday. Most people cannot say that they retired at 40 years old either. Just saying, Keemstar. So you should be thankful for all the opportunities you have thanks to YouTube, all the stuff that you will continue to get to do, because you will be making money off of Drama Alert and your channel and not having to do shit. That's what I was going to ask, Advent. You see, should I do a video, guys? Should I be the new Drama Alert host? I might, just for shits and giggles, more than anything. I would do a video for shits and giggles and to send it in just to see. You never know what'll happen. You never know. But I was just like, see, but I have like a heart, and that's the difference. He doesn't have a fucking heart. He doesn't have a backbone, nothing. Whatever comes out his mouth comes out his mouth. If something that came out my mouth that I didn't necessarily think that would be something I would ever say came out my mouth, I would be offended, I'd be ashamed, and I would apologize. He doesn't do any of that. Go for it. We all want the pie, right? Let's go. Let's take over Drama Alert. Let's do it. Let's all take over Drama Alert. I'll get Drama Alert for us, and then we can all take it over. How about that? Oh my God. Oh, there you go. One of those knitted. Yes, I could be Keemstar. I honestly feel like he'd probably choose a guy over a female just because Keemstar's kind of, he seems sexist. Um, just by some of the things he's done in the past. And he already gave this girl an opportunity to host one day. And she was like, the biggest opportunity happened in my life. And she posted it on Twitter. And he was like, oh, we gave her the opportunity to host an episode of Drama Alert. Look at what she's posting already. Let her be happy. Fuck you. Like, I'll consider it. I'll definitely. I think it would be fun just to even just make a video just for you guys. And then I'll send it his way just to see. But just so we can all laugh and have fun. If he picks Leafy, Drama Alert will get pulled down. Yes, I saw that too. So I've been on Keemstar's Twitter because, you know, KJ, of course, has to insert herself where she isn't always, right? So KJ got news that Keemstar was retiring, and she, of course, made a tweet. Now, I have the back and forth with Keemstar and KJ in order, ready for you guys. And let's watch it from the beginning. So first thing is Keemstar's little retirement video he put up on Twitter, because this video wasn't out yet. So let me get that out. So he, of course, said he was retiring on Twitter, and then he announced it in his Drama Alert video the day before, but he would go into details the next day, which was yesterday. And in the meantime, though, he had posted this video. It's loading.
A lot of people think I'm trolling. A lot of people think it's just bait that I'm retiring. But I am retiring. I know I've said a million times that I'm never leaving the internet, that I'm never retiring, but I really am retiring. I'm going to have a statement today on Drama Alert to talk about it briefly. You know, things need to be explained, right? Like why I'm leaving, what's going to happen to the future of Drama Alert, you know, what I'm going to do in retirement, all that. I know some people are very happy and excited to see my ass go. Congrats to you. And I know others will.
So this was his first video that he put out, and that when he did the Drama Alert video, he just said, "Yeah, I'll talk about it tomorrow why I'm quitting." So everyone watched the Drama Alert to see why he was retiring, and nobody got what they wanted until the next day, which was yesterday. So let's finish this little tweet TikTok thing that he did.
Be sad, but you know, 13 years. January next year.
Did he say
will be
14
years?
Okay.
It's been a long time. And I started my YouTube career when I was like 27. It's late to get into the game. So
I'm 34.
Yeah.
I got late into the game, I guess. Okay, so yeah.
It's going to be a tough one. We'll get through it.
You'll get through it. Wah. You'll get through it, Keemstar. You're going to go to, like, you know, Jamaica and Italy, and you'll go wherever the fuck you want on vacation, and you'll have the time of your life with your family, and you'll be okay. Okay? All that money that you made from Drama Alert, you'll be okay. Now, this was the next one that he did, which was the 25th. Excuse me.
They have television that's programmed every evening. For 3 hours, the government tells you what you're going to see. And inevitably, they hate you.
The old man.
They have television that's programmed
Oh, my bad.
every evening. For 3 hours, the government tells you what you're going to see. And inevitably,
We're not
they
gonna
hate you.
Okay. So, of course, that is when Miss Katie Joy herself decides she's going to insert herself. So let me pull the tweets up on screen and remove these until we have to play the next video. Share my screen. And it is this one. So here you go. Katie Joy inserts herself. I'll make it bigger for you guys. Don't worry. It says Keem is almost 40. He's not old, and he claims of retirement are ridiculous. His channel has been dying for years. The most attention he's received in months is announcement of retirement. Actually, him having a 20-year-old girlfriend and him having Trisha Paytas was kind of a bigger announcement. Just saying. But anyways, KJ, you're also been declining also as well. So you have no room to talk. So then, Keemstar saw it, and Keemstar wrote, Katie, the most attention you've ever received is when you got sued for stalking / doxing Tati Westbrook. If my channel is dying, pulling currently 500K views, what do we call your channel that can only pull 50K views when you milk the tragic death of victims? Go drive drunk again, loser. Now, if you don't know this story, I got it for you guys. Don't worry, it'll be coming up. So Katie tweeted this, and she also got rid of it. That's why it's from my KJ tweet bot. Keem is so predictable. He goes after whoever he knows will be an easy target. Retweeting me when I'm a nobody and irrelevant just shows he doesn't have the balls to go after people that are bigger or have more power than him. Predictable. No, KJ, people like to go after you because you're an easy target. And you like to cry when people go after you. And it's kind of funny to watch you cry when people go after you. It's pure entertainment. So then she also tweeted this. I get it. I'm not the popular kid on YouTube and everyone hates me. Totally okay with this position in life. No need to come at me because I happen to have an opinion that other larger YouTubers already publicly voiced. Also, going after a DUI charge from 17 years ago, classy. Something you would do, KJ. It is like, that is something you would do. You would go after somebody's charge that could be 40 years old to prove a point. Something you would do. You and Keemstar could be best friends, let me just say. She also includes this that says, the single terrible choice I made 17 years ago, which I successfully completed all requirements and haven't had a speeding ticket since. But go on with your bad self. I'll go back to my corner. I know that's the cool kids hate me. With a weird fucking emoji. Okay. I should also note, the bragging about numbers is interesting. According to Keem, each of his videos receiving 500,000 views, which would be around 10% of his audience of 5 million watching. Whereas my measly 50K per video, which is a large average of 27% of my audience watching. KJ, I hate to admit this to you, but a good 17% of that, if I would say more like 20% of that is your haters watching you. They're watching every move you make so that way they can press that little record button and blast it everywhere. Plus all the lawyers that are watching and all the people that are trying to sue you are watching. It's more hate watching than it is people that actually like you. Moving on, she says, oh, I totally forgot. I actually wasn't found liable, nor was it determined that I stalked or defamed Tati Westbrook. But details don't really matter to some people. That's because you took a plea deal, something that you will not ever admit in your life. So, you you won the jurisdiction when it came to the Washington side. They took it to Minnesota. They put it back on the table and said, listen, you could take this plea deal if all we want from you is this, 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 and this. And guess what you're doing? You are now in the Tati versus Swanson case in Nevada. You have provided the information that they needed from you. That's why they started to sue you to begin with. You gave them what they wanted, so they didn't go further. You took a plea deal, so it didn't go any further, and you didn't have to waste any more money. She will never admit to that, but that is what happened. So Keem came back with, what did I say? And here's the photo. Katie, the most attention you ever got. And this was the tweet. And then he is now officially blocked by KJ. Welcome to the club, Keemstar. Yay! You're officially blocked by KJ. Do you want a medal? Because a lot of us get blocked by KJ. So some of the replies were beautiful. We have Miss Roddy Mom, who I love her comment. The only thing I've ever said to her in a live chat was that every time she yawns, a ghost gets a BJ, and I get blocked. Cover your mouth, KJ. Roddy Mom, I was dying when I saw that. She was just welcoming Keem into the club. And then we have Mr. EBJ Comic Nut. He says, Keem, she's the queen of blocking people, the queen of the shitty YouTubers. I've never seen anyone who takes responsibility for their actions like her. It's always somebody else's fault. And Mr. EBJ Nut, Mr. Nut, you are absolutely correct. And then this person says, Amazon her a bottle of Crown and a dash cam, and then give her some cash to live stream what happens. Might be the only entertainment that locale is worth. Okay, that's pushing it just a little far. And then we have another comment from Kentucky Fried Cucumber that says 4 likes. And I clicked on this photo to make it bigger, and it says, I get it. I'm not the popular kid. And this is everything that she wrote. And it was saying 4 likes to this, comment. And here is just a couple more under the cucumber replies. And 4 likes are probably just her sock accounts. One might be her husband, but I doubt it. DOI charges from 17 years ago, classy. Don't care when and how. She still drove under the influence. Thank you. I agree with you. If Keem wasn't right and she believed he wasn't, she would have blocked him right after what he said to her. Yeah, she felt that one. You gotta love how she blocks the person, then goes on the run, then goes on to run her mouth about them. Her poor me, I'm a victim. Bullshit is old. I agree, Pond. She started the argument, got salty. He fought back. Such a P word. That's KJ for you. She inserts herself, doesn't like when someone says something to her, and then gets salty and blocks them. I mean, that's just pure KJ gold right there for you. And then we have my favorite Without a Crystal Ball verse Without a Crystal Ball put up one of their videos for Keem to watch. And then Without Any Crystal Balls commentary put up the article about her that she wrote that was from June. It's been archived, but it was When I Was on the Verge of Becoming an Alcoholic Mother, Katie Paulson. So, you know me, I clicked it. Oh, that's the next one. We don't want to go to that one yet. That's the good one. That's the good one. Oh, it says I lost connection with my camera. I didn't even know that. I'm sitting here thinking I'm on camera the whole time. It's all good. All right, so I have the article for you guys. So I'm going to just minimize this for a second. So I'm going to remove this for a second. And I don't know why. Let me remove myself and add it and see if my camera works, because I want to be on camera. It says I need to restart my browser. Well, let me just start my camera. There we go. Thank you, camera. It's the middle finger of the week, so I can flick the camera off. Not you guys, the camera, for being just an asshole. I was like, what did I do to you that you just, went off? So I grabbed the news article because I wanted to read it. And I'm like, she wrote this in 2018. So it's not even that long ago that she wrote this article. She brought it up in 2018. So somebody that's like, well, you brought that up. That was 17 years ago. Yeah, and it was only 2018 that you brought this story to light for everybody to read about, for you, who sits there every night on Instagram Live with a freaking wine glass chugging your wine. And this was chocolate milk. That's as far as I get drink-wise, is chocolate milk. I get drunk off chocolate milk. Anyways, so I'm going to read some of the beautiful news article, the news, whatever you want to call it, her vlog. So this is from KJ. This is from an archived site. I will link below. I can also put it in the chat for you guys if you kind of want to read along with me. Here is the archived website from the article that I think it was on Pathos at one point, or her vlog channel, and then it got taken down. So it's called When I Was on the Verge of Becoming an Alcoholic Mother, or Mom, sorry. I'm an adult with ADHD and anxiety. For most of my life, I have self-medicated with alcohol. When I became a mother, my anxiety increased to uncomfortable levels. After a long day watching my son, I relied on a glass of wine to calm my nerves. Other mothers around me did the same things. Playdates always involved alcohol. Our kids ran amok as we tossed back cocktails. Drinking felt normal to me. After waking up to too many weekends with pounding headaches, I realized something was very wrong in my life. My years of anxiety had forced me to turn to self-medicating with alcohol. I knew I was on the verge of becoming an alcoholic and I had to quit. All right. So if you knew that you were becoming an alcoholic, say you went to AA meetings and you recovered and you did all the necessary steps that you did, you wouldn't be drinking now. Most people, once they realize they are an alcoholic or on the verge of becoming an alcoholic, they don't have a drink every night because that's what leads to becoming an alcoholic. They might have a drink once in a blue mood, but most people that have been an alcoholic and then go through AA don't ever drink again, because if they have a drink, it leads back to becoming an alcoholic. That's how it works. Just saying. Anyways, my husband and I enjoyed sharing a bottle of full-bodied red wine. Cabernets and spicy Spanish reds were our favorites, and we built a home in 2013. We added a wet bar in our basement. The bar included racks of wine. I look forward to collecting and storing wine. I envisioned us drinking moderately. Sure you did. However, anytime we bought more than a few bottles of wine, our rack was empty within a week. The more wine we bought, the more wine we drank. We were never able to have alcohol in our home and not drink. Neither of us could ever drink one glass of wine. And you can now? And you can now. You're telling me now that you can only drink one glass of wine. Bullshit. I don't believe that for that. I don't believe that, KJ. Once one of us started drinking, we enabled one another to drink more. Together, we could polish off a bottle or two of wine on a weeknight. Both of us struggled with anxiety, depression, and attention deficit issues. Drinking calmed both of our nerves. Our lives were stressful. My husband's full-time job gave him anxiety. A glass or two of wine helped him unwind. I left my job to care for my son. My son's care exhausted me. At night, the only way I imagined letting go of my stress was by reaching for a glass of wine. Our neighborhood made binge drinking easy and accessible. We moved to a small town in 2013. Neighbors had parties and bonfires in the summer. Adults sat around the fires, binge drinking until the early hours of the morning. She had neighbors that were friends, guys. Just saying. I don't believe that. Adults, well, she could probably had them when she first moved, and then they realized she was a problem. No one talked about the effects that drinking might have on our children. Adulting and socializing meant we all got to drink and get tipsy together. The following morning, I would wake up with a killer hangover. Instantly, I felt stupid for drinking, so much that the night before, my son needed me to be at my best, and I could barely function. My husband's temper was short-fused. Both of us walked like zombies through the weekend. Our son may have not understood why we didn't feel right, but he knew that something wasn't right. And he still knows that something isn't right, KJ. He's now older. I hate to say it, he knows what you are doing even more now than he did back then. Just saying. Our turning point came when my husband started homebrewing mead. Mead is a honey wine. He enjoyed finding recipes and drinking his creations. His hobby meant we had a lot of alcohol in our home. Our cabinets became filled with mead. We both started consuming mead faster than we could realize. To keep up with our consumption, we made more and more wine. Eventually, I realized we had a huge problem. On a March evening, both of us sat in our home. Our whole family ended up with influenza. While ordinary people use time of illness to rest and recover, we didn't take a break from drinking. When I was drinking while I was sick. I knew I had to stop. And then she put the alternative 12 steps, a secure guide to recovery. Since early March, my husband and I have lived relatively alcohol-free. My husband gave up drinking completely. He knew his family background with alcoholism meant he needed to become completely abstinent. The first few weeks were challenging. I distantly remembered feeling stressed out on a Friday evening. My first inclination at that time was to reach for a drink. When I realized my first reaction to stress was to drink, I knew I had developed a terrible habit. I coped with everything in my life by drinking. If my husband and I fought, I drank. When I got bad news from one of my son's doctors, I drank wine. One night out with the friends, I drank to unwind and decompress. My sole coping mechanism was becoming alcohol. Sober for good, new resolutions for drinking problems, advice for those who have succeeded. My entire life, adult life, I abused alcohol to cope. For close to 20 years, I had an extremely unhealthy relationship with alcohol. You still do. Binge drinking became my weekend normal. I lived in a world where everyone around me drank excessively because I didn't have friends that drank responsibly. I found it easy to justify my consumption. Then I realized I had developed a bad habit. I worked with my doctor to get my ADHD and anxiety under control. My drinking habits directly related to the amount of stress I felt on a daily basis. I knew that ADHD put me in a higher risk of alcohol and drug dependence. Alcohol and drugs release dopamines that my body craves and lacks due to the ADHD. My doctor helped me understand the importance of continuing my medication. She also directed me not to drink so the medications could do their job. Yeah. When I stopped drinking, I realized my medications worked better. I would focus better, less stress, and more energy. Decided to quit binge drinking wasn't easy. However, I'm glad I decided to put my health, marriage, and son first. My husband and I approached our 6-month anniversary since we stopped binge drinking. Today, we both continue to work with our doctors to manage our mental health. Both of us understand we still must stay on our ADHD medications. Living with ADHD untreated for years unrendered us dependent on alcohol to our symptoms. Today, our mental health is our priority. Our son has parents that are present, happy, and healthy. Bullshit. Just saying. Last March, I was on the verge of becoming an alcoholic. Now I am healthy, comfortable, and able to cope with my anxiety. My husband and I are better parents to our son because we quit drinking. All right. I don't really need to read any further because it just says to take charge of your life. I promise you that you will never regret putting yourself and your child first. And and resources for drug and alcohol dependency here. KJ, I believe you should check out that article that you wrote. And my camera went off again. The hell? Anyways. As we all know, KJ drinks every single night. So she went from knowing she was going to become an alcoholic, knowing that her ADHD medicine worked better when she did not drink, to let's get off of vlogging and start a YouTube channel. And now she hates her life even more because of YouTube. And she drinks every single night to cope. Because I'm letting you know right now, she's drinking because she doesn't like what she's doing. So yeah, thank you for sharing that article, whoever that person was that shared that article. I've seen the article before. I've kind of briefed over it, but I never actually read it. So let's move on. Let me add back to stream. Of course, then we have, let me see if my camera will work again. Start camera. There we go. So, the next thing was Keemstar coming back with, did she just do a bump of coke in the middle of her trash content? All right. Either one, she's picking her nose, or two, she's doing a bump of something. Whether it's coke or Adderall, or picking her nose. So here's the video. Let's check the video out.
And then Zach kind of walked into the discussion about buying the farm, and last season was sort of toying around buying the farm.
That's a Q-tip, guys. That's a Q-tip. She put a Q-tip up her nose. What the fuck? Who does that? I have a Q-tip right here. That would be like me just like reaching over and be like, I don't have tissues right now because I really do need to blow my nose. But going like, I didn't put it in my nose though. KJ, are you getting that bad that you don't even realize what you are doing? Here, we'll play it again and I'll slow it down. She literally picks it up where she like knows it's going to go into the video part. And she's almost there. It's a Q-tip, guys. She didn't do a bump of coke. It's a Q-tip. I mean, granted, she's not picking her nose with her finger. Yeah. And that was after the infamous lurking boogie, which I have that photo for you, Truff, actually. I do have that photo for you because you know me. I saw it and I posted it like, what the hell is wrong with this bitch? She got like a boogie in her nose. And I put it in the KJ room the other day and I was like, what is wrong? That's definitely a boogie. KJ, do like what I'm about to do. I'm going to go grab myself a tissue and blow my nose. That is what I'm going to do. Because I have allergies when it comes to fall. And I have my window open. Because I knew I was going to get hot. But let's see. Where's my KJ headshots? I believe it's a photo. Oh, here we go. Boogie. I got it for you. I got it. Let's take this off the screen. Remove. And add. Share screen. Let's share the boogie. Here you go. You can all stare at her boogie. I'll I do have a Q-tip handy because you know why? I keep 2 Q-tips handy so that way I have peroxide next to my bed to clean my gauges. That's why I have Q-tips handy. I have a container in my nightstand. But she has Q-tips handy to pick boogies. Look at that boogie. Oh, KJ. Oh, KJ. But yes, so that's the beautiful and famous KJ boogie photo. Yeah, no. I re-gauged my ears. So I keep, like I said, I keep Q-tips in a container in my nightstand for that purpose. So I can dip it in the peroxide and I can just go like, because usually I could fit 3 Q-tips in my ear. But right now I can only fit 1. size-wise because I let it close for 2 weeks. And my ears closed 4 whole millimeters. 4 whole millimeters. My freaking gauges closed. I was so mad, guys, but I'm re-gauging them. So I put in regular gauges instead of the tapers. But yes, I keep Q-tips in my nightstand in a container, marked Q-tips for that purpose. Easy access. Very easy access. Reminds me, I should pick up tissue soon. Yeah, you want to grab me a box? Because I just ran out. I had to go into the living room to go get tissues. But night, Truffle. Have a great night. We'll get the boogie off the screen. But look at this. Her duck lips. I will give it to her. Her mascara was okay that day. I'll give it to her. You know. So yeah, KJ and Keemstar went back and forth, and see what happens, KJ, when you block Keemstar? Now you can't see that he's making accusations of you sniffing coke during stream. Just saying. Now you don't know that he said that about you. I mean, if you're smart, you'd still go look, but at this point, you're really not that smart, so... And as you can see, my bruise is coming back out because I just wiped some of my makeup off when I went to upload my nose. But anyways, it's what happens when you have a seizure and you fall on your face. Shit happens. I really don't care. But anyways, guys, so yeah, that was the whole Keemstar KJ debacle. In my opinion, I believe Keemstar kind of won that one, because she really didn't have a good comeback. I mean, KJ never has a good comeback. And the day she has a good comeback is the day the internet will freeze and her YouTube channel will gain like 100,000 views in one video. Just saying. That'll be the day. That will be the day. In that sense, I kind of want to bring up so moving on from Keemstar and KJ, KJ, all I've got to say to you is, if you thought you were going to become an alcoholic then, you really need to rethink about your drinking habits now, because you drinking even just a glass of wine a night can be considered alcohol abuse, especially with your ADHD medicine. I myself have ADHD. I do not take an ADHD medicine because that is something I have learned to live without and learn to control my ADHD to where I know how to use it to my benefit for the most part. Yes, there are moments that my ADHD will get out of control, that I can't control it. But that was what I learned how to do going into high school. So I was diagnosed in 3rd grade, and I started Ritalin in 3rd grade. I got off my Ritalin in 8th grade and learned to control my ADHD and how I focused without it throughout high school and college. And then I had a therapist who actually helped me. He made a game up on his computer that was actually helping his son who had ADHD, and I was like his test subject, and it was to teach me how to learn to control my focusing and all of that. Gotta go get your prescription. Go get your prescription. Bye. Don't worry, I won't be naughty. I have a gash on my forehead from my Irish. Oh. So you did like me? Did you go like face first into something? See, I think I went face first into my nightstand right here. because I do have like a fan over there, but the fan, I'm like 5 foot and I can't touch my foot with the fan. There's like a good maybe 6 inches. So it would have to be like a huge leap forward. I think I hit this nice solid maple nightstand because right here on the bridge of my nose, which you really can't see. Wow, I cannot believe you can't see that. It's kind of peeling right now. I hit right here. So it was a huge gash. I had a gash right here and right here from hitting my face on the nightstand. I'm pretty sure it's the nightstand. I mean, what else? The bed's kind of soft. But my boyfriend heard the noise and he came in and he was like, well, the good news was that you were on your side. I was like, well, that's great. And then he said that after I was done having the seizure, he walked me back to the bed, which I would be right here, and I was staring at him, and he's like, you just growled at me, and he growled at me back, and then I growled at him louder. Because when I in that after seizure mode, I don't know who he is apparently. So I'm like, why didn't you videotape this for my subscribers? We would all like a little joke every now and then and a laugh. Which I would have put it on Discord for us and I would have sent it to you, Irish, just so we could all laugh together. But, you know, there are people that they're assholes. We know that they're assholes and they would use it to, you know, make me look like a moron, even though they do a really bad job of that already. Keep trying hard. But anyways, I had an issue today that I want to talk about just for a little bit because we're reaching that hour and a half mark. And guys, it's Wednesday. I want to watch the reunion since it is part 4. And I want more chocolate milk too. And I can't do that right now. But my neighbors next door, it has nothing to do with their sexuality, but this is part of the story. They are 2 females that live that wall behind me, actually. I could hear them screaming and yelling. And now normally with domestic violence, it's usually more of a man and a woman kind of fight, and you want to help your fellow woman out, or if you see that the man's getting hurt, you want to like say to your fellow woman, hey, cut the shit. Like, what the hell are you doing? But when it's 2 females, I didn't really know how to react. And I actually went to Discord today and I was like, listen, they're screaming. And they just turned the music up so that I couldn't hear them scream anymore. And then I heard that they went outside. And it started getting really loud that I ended up going outside to see if everything was okay, because I've been in that position myself and I do not want to see somebody else in that position. When I went outside, the poor little girl that is, I believe, the girl's sister, it could be her daughter, I'm not really sure. I think it's her sister because the mother comes and picks the child up and drops her off. But I don't know. I'm not close to these neighbors. The kid was sitting on the bench that we have over there. They're just sitting there quiet. And I'm like, is everything okay? And she's like, no, they're yelling at each other. I'm like, okay. So I went to the side door and I went and I asked if everything was okay. And that's when it was just, you could tell it was out of hand. So I grabbed my other neighbor who I knocked on his window and he saw me and he came running out because he's on the first floor underneath me. And he had to get in between them and separate them. And the one girl was just letting the other girl just beat the crap out of her. And I had to call the cops. And I don't like getting involved in other people's business because that's not my place. But when it comes to domestic violence or sexual assault, if you see something, you need to say something. And there is a campaign going on with the DV month called No More. And part of the campaign is I did it because, and now I can say I did it because I didn't want somebody else to go through it. I got involved because it wasn't right. And this poor child sitting on the bench, not knowing what to do, and this other girl not knowing what to do and just letting her girlfriend beat the crap out of her. So we called the cops came, and they ended up separating the two, and the other girl left and went supposedly to her mother's house with the child. Unfortunately, the child's left with her, and that was the one that was beating up the girl. And there was nothing I could do or say that would have kept the child here with the other girlfriend, which made me sad because I worry for that child. Because what if she is so upset she takes her anger out on that child now? But I just want you guys to know that if you see something, it's okay to say something. It's okay. Say something. Do something. Because you never know what could have happened if I didn't do anything. It could have got way worse. I mean, at that point, half of her clothes were on the back lawn. And the poor child, like I said, was sitting on the bench. It could have got worse. And the girl ended up with just a couple, cuts on her face and her arms and a couple of bruises. But it's still the point. No one should have to go through that, no matter who you are. So before domestic violence month ends, because I know we're getting to the end of October, I do have a campaign called No More, and it's a website that you can go to look up more information about it. But from now into the end of October, probably even into the beginning of November, I'm going to be posting a bunch of awareness messages, awareness videos, and campaign stuff from the hashtag No More campaign for you guys on my Instagram, on my Twitter, and I am going to make a short little video to post on YouTube for you guys and give you guys information about domestic violence. So that way we can spread awareness to other people. We got to say something. If we don't stand up for ourselves or somebody else, it could be bad for somebody. So, that being said, I think we had a great night besides the little talk that I wanted to have with you guys at the end about that. We had a fun night. I had fun with you guys. And I can't wait to, let's see. Winter House is still on. So it's this new show on Bravo where the people from Summer House and Southern Charm come together and they have like this winter house where they get to go like hang out, and some of them aren't even with their significant other, which kind of makes me like. But if you're into all these Bravo shows like I am, or TLC shows too as well, the Commentary Zone, which is Jamal and Debbie's channel, they do reviews on all of these shows. And Jamal even does a Project Runway review too, which I love his Project Runway review. I want him to come guest with me for one of my Project Runway, and I want to go guest with him on one of his, maybe. We'll see. It'd be cute. I think it'd be fun because I love all of the stuff he has to say about Project Runway. And I'm like, yes, I was feeling the same way. And I'm just so happy that Project Runway is doing really well on my channel. And I just want it to do well on his as well. So you will see a lot of me mentioning that because I'm the type, why not share the love? There's enough love to go around for everybody on YouTube. Let's make YouTube fun again. Like Keemstar said, unfortunately, I hate that I just said that. Like Keemstar said, it's not fun anymore. Let's make it fun again. Let's have fun, everybody. Let's live a little, laugh a little, and just have fun together. No more drama. Stop with this bullshit back and forth. No one gives a shit what you are saying about this person and what this person's saying about that person. Nobody cares. Nobody. Yes, drama sells in your little fucking world. But if we don't watch the drama, then it's not going to sell. And it gets to the point that it's fucking annoying. I'm sick of drama. Honestly, I've been watching camper remodel videos and nail videos and just random shit, honestly. Just random shit. So I don't have to watch all this stupid drama videos. I'll watch like the bigger YouTube drama because honestly, there's no like personal connections with it. And it's fun to kind of see what they are doing so I can update you guys for the recap. But other than that, I really don't give a shit about this small community nonsense drama, who doesn't like who back and forth. But I will say, if you fuck with one of my friends, I am going to have my friends back. That is who I am as a person. When I am somebody's friend, I ride or die for them. That is who I am. And I just don't give up a friendship by just not talking to somebody and just not telling them what they might have done wrong either. That is something that really gets me upset with these YouTube freaking friendships. It's like 1 minute this person's talking to you and then the next they have nothing to say to you. And it pisses me off because it's like, why can't we talk and fix this? Like, obviously I did something that you did not like, or I said something that you might have not liked, but why can't that be fixed? Things can be fixed, especially when you do everything for somebody. You go above and beyond for that person, their channel, and everything for them, and then they have nothing to say to you? I just don't get it. So from now on, I still will ride for my friends. I'm still going to promote my friends' channels. I'm still going to be there for people. That's just who I am as a person. But am I going to watch who I'm extra close to? Yes. Am I going to look out for myself? Yes. Because that's what everyone else is doing. They don't give a rat's ass about me. Because clearly, if that person gave a rat's ass about me, they would be talking to me right now and saying, let's fix this. Because I care about you just as much as you care about me. But they don't. So, yeah. I know I'm talking in a circle, but you guys are probably like, who are you talking about? Clearly, he's not here. He's not been here for a couple weeks on the channel. If you can't take that hint, find out from him. Find out. Ask him what I did, because I'd love to know. I'd love to know what happened. Why all of a sudden he's just not talking to me anymore. I don't know. I really don't know. I've tried to ask. I've tried to have a conversation with him, and he's just like, oh, nothing's wrong. I can't fix something if I don't know what to fix. So I'm not going to be the type of person, though, that's just going to pretend to be friendly to your face and talk shit about you behind your back, because I know that's what is going on with him, and that's not what's happening with me. I just am to the point that if you don't want to be my friend, then I'll give you what you want. So that's me disconnecting. But anyways, that's a whole nother ball game. I still got corn. Oh, corn. You and me forever. But anyways, guys, we've made it to the hour and 40-minute mark, and I've had a lot of fun with you guys. So we have tomorrow is Project Runway night. So check it out on Bravo. It's at 8 p.m. Oh, Andy. They got Watch What Happens Live right now. And here for my, I don't know if I can show you guys. They got Hot Boys and Pong Cups. Oh, the camera disconnected. No. So they got Hot Boys with Pong Cups holding. Irish, it was for you. Damn it, Irish. Our goddamn camera. Hot boys. Hot ass boys. Damn it. Damn it. Fuck. And then, of course, they go to a commercial. I'll get you that clip, Irish, and I will make sure to have it for you on Friday. Because those were some hot guys, and they were playing like beer pong, but the 6 cups were by their naughty zone, and they were trying to aim for the naughty zone. And I don't know who won, but it was definitely interesting. And I'm definitely going to get that clip for us and screen record it so we can watch it on Friday. Or excuse me, Saturday. I keep forgetting. So Friday is Project Runway. Saturday is weekly YouTube recap. And Sunday is Halloween. So if you guys want to get together on Halloween, I don't know. It's up to you guys. If you want to do something fun on Halloween, let me know. I don't mind. I'm not doing anything. I probably serve the couple kids that live in the complex their candy, and I could get dressed up for you guys. Why not, right? It'll be fun. So let me know what you guys want to do. But Friday, we have Project Runway. Saturday, weekly YouTube recap, where we will be recapping all of the crazy shit that happens on YouTube this week. Sunday, we'll see about maybe a little Halloween stream for us. And then Sunday night also. So I didn't do it this week because I had, I was waiting to hear back from somebody. That never happened on Sunday. That's why the astrology stream never got done. And then Monday, I had a doctor's appointment. So this Monday, we are doing a conspiracy theory stream, but Sunday night, I also will put out, Sunday during the day, I will put out the astrology stream. Monday night, we're doing a conspiracy theory. I don't know which one I'm doing yet, and I don't know who my guest is this week. So we will figure all of that out as we go, but I kind of like the Disney conspiracy theories. There's a lot of Disney conspiracy theories that we can do like 10 different parts, no joke, of all the different Disney conspiracy theories that there are. There are so many. So we will figure that out, but definitely going to do the conspiracy theory on Monday, and then kick back and relax, so on, so on, so on, so on. I am going to start the show and tell stream, so I'm not going to retire the kick back and relax stream on Wednesday because this is our chance to just talk and bullshit and say whatever the hell we want to say. So we'll always have this stream on Wednesday night, but I don't know if I want to add to it on Wednesday or do it on Tuesday, like add the show and tell to our kickback and chat part, like do our little kickback and chat and then do a show and tell during the kickback and chat, or the show and tell stream on Tuesday and hang out with you guys on Tuesday as well. You let me guys know what you'd like. Tuesday, have its own stream for the show and tell, or have it part of the kickback and chat, and we add the show and tell to it. Like a little segment in where we have somebody come on and they show or tell us a story and we add it to our kickback and chat night. So yeah, let me know what you guys would like to do. This is a channel for all of us. I know I'm adding my Ipsy and my McCart videos and all my stuff that I like to do. I know a lot of you guys like it as well. And the Project Runway is, of course, for me because that is my favorite show. It's doing very well, and I'm happy that it's doing well. But if you guys have any ideas or you want to add anything to this amazing channel with me, more than welcome. I'm happy to have you a part of this channel and do some fun things with us on here. Because this channel is for everybody. We can all do something. And in the meantime, I will make Keemstar an audition video so that way we can all laugh at me and send it to Keemstar. Because you never know. Hey, maybe he'll like it. You never know, right? Maybe Keemstar will think I'm funny or think I'm an asshole and I'm good enough to fill his asshole shoes. Advent, if I have to do a Keemstar video, I think you should do a Keemstar video. Advent has a channel too. He does more gaming on his channel, but I think we should make Advent do a Keemstar video as well. What do you guys think? Advent do a Keemstar video too? But anyways, guys, I hope you guys have a good rest of your night. Go get yourself a big bowl of ice cream or a nice big glass of chocolate milk or a nice big glass of wine. As long as you're not a recovering addict like KJ who, has issues where she knew she was going to be an alcoholic and had to stop herself from becoming an alcoholic. You can enjoy that glass of wine. Do what you gotta do. Put your middle fingers up because it's the middle finger of the week. And enjoy the rest of your night. I love you all, and I will see you here on Friday for Project Runway episode 3. And, before I go, I got this in the mail. So if you don't know what this is, I got my Cashapp card, guys. So if you want to Cash App me, you can now Cash App me. So I have PayPal, I have Venmo, and I have Cashapp. And right there, it's SunshineryYT. So money sign SunshineryYT is the Cash App. So I got to add that to the banner, but the links are in the description below for you guys, and I hope you all have a wonderful evening, and I will see you guys on Friday. Stay safe, stay well, enjoy yourself, and remember to kick back and relax and enjoy the fucking show, because that is what YouTube is, a bunch of people putting on shows for you. I love you all. Bye, everyone.